soon as this goes out, I'm going nighty-night because it's going on 11. It's so gorgeous out here, though. It's kind of hard to I want to go to sleep, but I also kind of just want to stay up and drink it all in. All right, everybody. See you in the morning. Well, that went well. I think I had a turkey walk right through my camp, or at least right over here. He was very loud. Could have had dinner. All right. Oh, I'll show you this next view. The view I got when I opened my eyes here. That's the sun coming up. And good morning. I get up, blow the fire up, see if I can get a flame from the coals, and make some tea. No, what am I thinking? Coffee. Yeah, coffee. And maybe tea. It's not too bad. It was a little cold in the middle of the night. It was a little cold, but I could just cover up. I just pulled this over me, this part of the tarp, pulled this part of the sleeping bag over. My face was warm. Everything else was toasty. All right. I'm not going to get up yet. I'm going to lay here for a little bit longer. Yes, sir. Yeah, I just checked the weather. Beautiful day coming up. It is, however, 36 degrees out there, which tells me that last night, the reason I was a little chilly is because it got a lot lower than the predicted 38 degrees. Because if it's 36 right now and the sun is up. So yeah. But all in all, I was pretty comfy. Oh, this also explains why I don't want to get out of here. However, the coffee is not going to make itself. So, oh yeah. All right, so got my coffee, and I splurged this morning. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. I splurged for this morning and decided to try something out I've never tried before. So, ready? Here we go. This is Mountain House biscuits and gravy. Figured what could be better, and never had this before, so we're gonna try this out and see. Crunchy bits of stuff. I'm just supposed to pour this in here. It's at a cup and 3/4 cups. 1.5 for thicker gravy. Whatever. Hot. I'm not quite sure. Kind of smells like dog food. Cool. Let's hope that changes. I'll warm my coffee up here a little bit. There we go. And I hope I didn't just add too much. I think I did. Oh well. Let's see what happens here. Stir this up. Helps if I take that out. You know, necessity is the mother of invention. This bag needs to get cut here. Way too much flash in the way of my biscuits and gravy. pants, because that's what you do. It's warming up. It's still pretty chilly. It's not too bad. Can't see my breath anymore, so that says something. And let's see what we got. Oh, needs a little more hot water. It's pretty thick. That's always a good sign. There we go. Got the fire going. About spilled biscuits and gravy on my lap. All right. Mush. Crunchy. I need to let it set. It's good though. It's really good. It's like crackers and gravy. I've discovered something brand new. Crackers and gravy. That sounds fantastic. Matter of fact, when I get home, I'm going to have some crackers and gravy. Not that cinnamon. That's my morning so far, guys. It's going horribly. No. All right, more in a bit. We're gonna go chop. Let's go out for a quick hike. Got a nice kind of semi-shallow grade down this ridge here. I want to go down here and see if we can find a creek and just kind of see what we can see. Do a little bit of exploring. So I haven't even come too far down this hillside here, and I could just kind of tell this, especially up where I'm camping. I think there was a home site up there in that area. There's a lot of grass and it's really level right there. However, just out here in the middle of nowhere, at least it's nowhere now, it was somewhere then, right? Just kind of walked across these, what I thought at first were cut logs, and then I realized they were way, way too perfect. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys. So, as you can see, perfectly straight, perfect cuts on the end. You can see right here, these were probably telegraph poles, maybe. And the base is over here, right here, right in there. So this pole was put up and then purposefully cut down, probably when they put in the lake and the park. So some sort of line ran probably up this hill. And this grade that I'm on maybe could be a road, though I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I'll show you guys that. I thought that was cool, coming across stuff like that in the woods. It's so funny. You go down one of these ridges and you think, oh, that's a nice smooth incline. That's not gonna be too bad. And then you turn to go back up. And it's just this slog. Really glad I'm not wearing my pack. All right, guys. So looked at the map, and I think I'm gonna hike us down to the lake. It's about another mile or so, but it's a lot up and down. My legs are kind of bonked, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna clear up camp and show you guys what that looks like when I'm done, and then we'll get on the trail and get to the lake. Hey everybody, warming up quick. So I am standing where the fire pit was, and I'm going to show you guys what my campsite looks when I leave it. I'm a big fan of Leave No Trace, and I think you should be too. You can learn more about that at the Leave No Trace website. Right. So, took everything down, killed the fire pit, made sure it was good and dry, put my hand in the coals, stirred them around, it was fine, it was totally dead. So that's been buried. You can see This is the oak tree right here. And I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can get a better view of what the campsite looks like. The fire pit was right in here, but I've covered that up. It looks disturbed, but a good rain or something will settle those leaves down. And it'll just go back to being a forest floor. So yeah, that's what I try to leave it like. I'm going to cover up some more of the fire pit here. Like I said, buried and made sure it was completely cold. All right, so I'm going to head out of here, go put my monster pack on, slog up this hill, and we're going to try and get to the lake. Heading towards the lake, I wanted to show you this. This is a scarlet catchfly. Well, it's a catchfly. I'm not sure if it's a scarlet one, but it looks scarlet, right? Another one over here, I'll show you. Pretty cool. They're so red, they just stand out on the trail. We are near the lake. Taking a little break here. You might be able to hear it in the background, but I'm near a running creek. I can see the lake as I was coming down the trail, and it looks way flooded, so I'm not sure we'll be able to get close to the lake. But I'm about out of the water I've brought in, and I am dying of thirst. So I got a Christmas present, and it's a life straw. I've been dying to use this thing, and I didn't want to use it in the lake water because, well, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. But I've got some running creek water right here, so I'm going to go down and fill this sucker up and try it for the first time. And hopefully it works. All right, I'm going to try this one-handed. All right. Okay, it says to let this sit for a bit, so I'm going to let it sit, and then we'll try it, and we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm going to walk around here and look for anything cool. I'll turn it back on if I find anything. All right. There goes nothing. I was eating a Cliff Bar chocolate brownie, so if it looked really brown coming out, that's not from the life straw. Wow, that tastes really good. All right, I think I'm going to empty this and hydrate myself because I am pretty dehydrated, to be honest. And I'm going to fill it up again. We'll see in a couple days. Lake, and it's way up. It's all backed up here from this creek. Even while I'm walking on it, it's really spongy. There's something out there. What is that? Probably, what is that? Is that a big carp, maybe? Can't really tell. That's all mucky right there. I'm not gonna be able to get much closer. I'm gonna guess it's like big carp. Try a little bit closer. Ooh. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's one right there. And then it was gone. Okay, well, that's fine. All right, so this is one of the major feeder creeks that come into the lake. As you can see, it's pretty full, running pretty well from all the rain flow we had. There was no way I could get to the lake. It's flooded. The beach area I was hoping to get to show you guys is completely underwater. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this pack. I'm gonna spend some time on this creek because I can't resist this. I just can't. All right, if I see anything cool, I'll let you guys know. That's something kind of cool. I saw this. I was up along this bank here, and let's see it right there. I thought it was a root sticking out, but I don't know. It is not. I believe. I don't know what it is. That's really cool. It might be a crinoid. And if it is, it's a big one. It's pretty cool. Pretty muddy. I have to clean it up. Oh well. Anyway, thought I'd show you guys that fun stuff. Put it just right in there. Why not? Okay. Let's see where to go. This one's kind of like the other one. It's right in there. Looks like that maybe coral? I don't know. I don't think it's a crinoid. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Fossil fun. Fossil fun. Alright, keep looking. Well, nothing really besides those bits of fossils. Of course, you got your geodes. Ooh, sparkly. Sparkly geode. But it is gorgeous. So yeah, just killing some time. Enjoying myself. This is cool. It looked like it was broken off, but it's just a rock, just a nodule. Just a rock. This is a prime example of leva trace. That's their fire pit here, and they were eating bones. It's awfully big. It could be a deer bone, I guess. We call this around here 12 gauge creek. Because, yeah, 12 gauges. I've got to show you this white oak. Look at this guy. So, remember what I said, it's previous video, it's 7 inches between my thumb and forefinger, or my pinky finger. Oh my goodness. You can already see just, I mean, massive. Absolutely massive. How cool is that? Big old tree. Love it. Hundreds of years old, easily. A mile out from the trailhead, and so I just thought I'd take a minute to wrap this up and say thanks for coming along. It's been an awesome 2 days. Except for this last hike. Kind of got my butt kicked by a 3-mile hike that was continually uphill. Who knew? If I'd looked at the map, maybe I would have known. So my overstuffed pack has been a great training mechanism. And my arms are numb. No, not really. But I'm pretty tired. But it's been amazing. It's been gorgeous out here. I've only seen one person, a woman with her dog, but otherwise it's just been so wonderful out here. More videos like this to come. Hit like or subscribe. If you subscribe, then that way you'll be notified when I put out another video, which will hopefully be once every week. I'm not gonna try. I am going to ford this creek. Oh. Oh. All right. So, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it too. And get outside if you can. Get muddy, get dirty. Get in touch with nature. Stay on the trail if you don't know the ins and outs of stuff too well. Always have a way to make fire, at least 2 ways. 2 lighters, 2 books of matches. A lighter and a book of matches. Whatever. That will aid you if you get in trouble. Always know where you're going. Always let somebody else know where you're going. But regardless, get out if you can and get some dirt time. All right, everybody. So that's it. Take care. Be well. See you at the next one.